very low. And he doesn't have any AoE, really. So first things first, we slap on red team. Click over to you, top lane. Oh god, you're versus Jayce. That's a nasty lane. That is a nasty lane. And there we go. Yikes, that is a nasty lane. Nasty lane. Dude, song requests will happen soon enough. There's still time for 2 games. So first thing I would suggest, when the game starts, you want to be here. You don't want to... I understand the beginning of the game, usually nothing happens, but, I mean, if you're standing here, and the enemy team shows up, you've just stopped an invade. You've just stopped an invade. So first thing I would recommend is try and be in the game when the game starts. Also, you're starting Ruby Crystal 2 pots. You're up against Jayce. I would recommend going Armor 4 pot. Because he does 100% physical damage. And the 4 potions, it's a lot of extra health. In the end, that's the 2 extra potions, another 150 health, and the Ruby Crystal gives you 150 health. So starting Armor instead of Ruby Crystal means that you start the lane with the extra benefit of getting Armor with the same amount of health, essentially. As long as you've managed to chug all 4 of your potions during the laning phase, it gives you the same health as the Ruby Crystal start, but a lot of extra armor. So I would recommend the Armor 4 pot over the Ruby Crystal 2 pot. I understand that Ruby Crystal is a more valuable item in the long term, but in the short term I feel like it's better to start that way. Let's see. So yeah, you're up against a Jayce. He started Durons and potions, so... The Jayce lane is annoying because he has both really good burst and decent sustained damage as well. And he actually has a way to interrupt your elastic slingshot. It's not a great option, but he has an option. The thing I find crazy about Jayce is it's not that hard for him. It's not that hard for him to get a ton of damage off and then safely disengage. And if you take too much damage, then the next time he does that, he'll kill you. And he easily can clear your passive, easily. So you never want to get to a point where your passive gets cleared. And yes, this is a coach game, and ouch! The Rek'Sai just gets... The Rek'Sai tried to invade and got killed, huh? Oops. Interesting. Wow, very interesting. I didn't even see what happened there. Yes, this is a replay. It's a replay of a game. And that's a good question. Deep Doggy, what ELO are you at? And yes, this is Zach. So yeah, you want to be focusing on trying to get as much CS as you can. That was a nice trade. Wait, do you not have Thunderlords? Oh, your jungler's here. Wait, what? That was bizarre. I thought you made a mistake going in there, but I didn't realize your jungler was on his way. So that was a really good call and good try. You got his flash out without burning your own... No. Oh, you're going Ignite Teleport. Interesting. Interesting. I like that. I like Ignite Teleport. I still think Flash Ignite is better, but Ignite Teleport gives you the ability to split push and keep up with the split pusher and to teleport and help your team. I just think Zach isn't as great with teleport as a lot of other champions, but still, I like that. I like that a lot. Now, the only problem is that your wave's pushed in, you don't have flash, so things could get real dicey. Things could get real dicey. Yeah, need to be... Okay. Yeah, see, that's the scary burst that he's able to do. But he took a lot of damage in the process. I actually think if you used your elastic slingshot on him and hit him with your burst, you actually could have killed him. It would have been close, but I think you could have actually killed him there. He definitely wouldn't have been able to kill you. But yeah, you're going to need help. He's pushing in. You don't have any potions. See, this is the thing, where if you had the 4-pot and armor, you probably would have about... You probably have like 3 or 4 extra bars on your health. Oh, God. A tower shot. Had you hit him with your Q, you might have killed him. You might have taken 2 tower shots and died. Oh, wow. Good reaction on his part. But your jungler's here, so he's going to die. Because he doesn't have Ignite this... Or he doesn't have... yeah, he's dead. He's so dead. Is he dead? Is he dead? Yeah, he's dead. Barely! It's too bad you didn't get credit for it. But yeah, I feel like earlier here, if you hit him with your Q, when he jumped on you under the tower, the slow might have allowed a second tower shot and you would have gotten the kill. But hey, he still died, you still lived. I would actually stay and push out one more wave, but you do have teleports. You can always teleport back. Thanks for the follow, VineXXX. Yeah, no, it's true. If you lose with Ignite, it sucks a lot. It absolutely does. But I find that Ignite gets me so many kills. And even if you lose the lane with Ignite, it's still useful in the teamfight phase because it will allow you to 100 to 0 an enemy AD carry if you land on them. Like the last game I played, I landed on the Jhin. And because I landed on him and I had Ignite, I 100 to 0'd him. Even though his whole team was there and even though his team was stronger, I was able to 100 to 0. Ignite is nice. Ignite is nice. And thanks for the follow, Adapt. Thanks for the follow. Welcome. Make yourself comfortable. We're doing coaching games here for Deep Doggy. So I presume this name has to do with animals and not something else. Damn, he's already level 6 before you. That's unfortunate. See, when you didn't push out the wave here and you didn't teleport back to it, you lost a bit of CS, and he got the entire wave. It's kind of crazy, though, that he managed to level up before you, despite the fact that he also got killed. And yeah, the other issue is that now he also has a 20 CS lead. You're being zoned pretty heavily. In this case, I like what you're doing. I like that you're playing safe and cautious because you're not 6 in. Now that you're 6, and you've got your Ignite back, you should be playing a bit more aggressive. But you do want to wait until this wave gets cleared first. Yeah, ouch. That's a lot of burst. That is a lot of burst. Ouch. He is throwing a lot of damage away. This is the reason why I have trouble with Jayce. Because he can do a lot of range damage without risking himself at all. And then when he decides to get up close, he knocks you back so the... Oh. Yeah, you could have gotten that cannon. Ouch. Ouch. Oh no, he's got you. Yeah, had you hit him with your Q and Ignite, you would have killed... Or just your Ignite, you would have killed him. That's unfortunate. You needed to play as safe as you could so you can at least capture this wave. Because this wave is huge. This wave is huge. Needed to play a little bit safer. I don't know. Did he leave? No. He's probably, yeah, probably just listening. And either way, he can watch the VODs later, so I'm just happy to have a game I can coach. Yeah, this is a rough start. This is a rough start. Because of Jayce's range damage, the ways that you can definitely help out, things you can do against Jayce's damage, one of the things is, like, a big portion of his burst comes from his Q. Especially if he can charge it up with that speed boosting ability. Let me see, what is it called? His Shock Blast. There we go. His Shock Blast and Acceleration Gate. There you go. But it's a line skill shot, meaning that if you're hiding behind your minions, it shouldn't hit you. But that's only one of the things. Uh-oh. Their Jayce teleported bot lane. You should shove fast. Shove as hard as you can. You're also missing a lot of last hits. I'd say, yeah, wow, you're missing a lot of... I feel like even with all the bullying he's been doing and the fact that he's been zoning you as hard as you can, I feel like you could have an extra 10 CS at least. Because you're also missing quite a bit of farm under the tower. I'd say practicing last hitting with your abilities would be very helpful. Especially in the laning phase. Yes, AJ 1 XP. So yeah, right now the Jayce is still bot lane. He picked up another kill, which really sucks, but you should just keep on pushing. Just try and take this tower if you can return it. I play the champions I like to play, and Zac's the one that I can play at a diamond level. I want to learn other champions to the point where I can bring them into diamond play, but right now, Zac's the only one I feel comfortable doing that. But I agree with you. I do want to definitely expand my repertoire, but Zac is the champion I love playing more than any other. I enjoy playing Singed, I enjoy playing Mundo, but you're taking a lot of damage here. You shouldn't take all these tower shots. You at least caught up a lot in CS, but the Jayce picked up a bunch of kills outside of the lane. Holy shit, your Fizz is so fed! Yeah, you should back away now, because if Jayce were to show up, you should be backing away, yeah. You took a lot of tower shots there. Right now, you should have like 400 or 500 more health than you do. But you do have teleports, so you can always teleport back. And you did a lot of damage to this tower, which is very good. But the Jayce already has a full Essence Reaver, and you don't have a completed item yet. You don't have a completed item yet. He is very far ahead of you. How much gold? Let me see. Yikes! He's 2,000 gold ahead. That's really bad. That is really bad. But 3 kills and 20 CS will do that. 3 kills and 20 CS will do that. He teleported to bot lane and picked up a bunch of kills. I feel like you could have teleported after him and picked him up before he killed your Ashe. But I don't play with teleports, so I don't really know. I don't really know. Yeah, I agree. Rushing Essence Reaver is the wrong choice. There's so many. Ooh, very nice. Very nice. I think you ignited too early, but you might still be able to get this kill. You should be able to get it. Yeah, you got this kill. I think you ignited too early, but that kill is yours. Yeah, he's dead. Finish it. He's dead. He's dead. Nicely done. Really good engage here. You jumped on him under the tower. You pushed him further under it, so he had a very long distance to go to run away. I think you ignited too early. Because it's not like he has any real sustain. You should have waited to ignite when he was a lot lower, so that it would guarantee the kill, or instead of just burning him early. It added a lot of extra damage, but I mean, had you ignited him later as opposed to earlier, the result would have been the same, but you would have known that the ignite's going to get the kill. As opposed to not knowing. Because if he had his flash, which he didn't have at the time, but if he had his flash, he would have lived. And then you would have just used your ignite for nothing. The good news, you managed to pick up the tower, you managed to get a kill, and was that a shutdown? That wasn't a shutdown, but you picked up a kill, you evened up the gold lead. That was really good. That was really good. Actually, I would recommend checking out, oh god, what's his name? FM Jayce. He doesn't build tier. He doesn't build any of that stuff. I don't remember whether he goes for Black Cleaver or Trinity first, but I think he goes for Black Cleaver first. There's a package. Does it have my noodles? Yes. Did you find any good clothing? Cute clothing? Oh, you got me something. Thank you. Good. All right, so where were we? I should be focusing on this. I like your positioning here. I'd position myself here. It's going to aggro this group, but you're going to be able to jump in. Yeah, this is good. Oh, what? Wow, that was so lucky on the wreck side. Hot outside. Happy I put the AC on? Ooh. What are you doing, buddy? What are you doing? That was odd. I was really good positioning. You jumped in. The sad part was that the Rek'Sai just upended himself at like the worst possible time. You're probably dead. I like the thought behind what you did, and I probably would have done the exact same thing there. I probably would have done the exact same thing. She's dead. Yep. Nice. And you got an assist? Yeah, you got an assist. So that's good. Your death wasn't for nothing. Your death wasn't for nothing. Uh-oh. Fizz, don't die. I probably would have done the exact same thing you did there, and I probably would have died the exact same way you did. But yeah, one of the reasons why I don't like going Balmy Cinder or Sunfire Cape first is because it tends to... A, it pushes the wave. So in the laning phase, it can be detrimental. You're teleporting in. Interesting. Nice. Nice. Good teleport. It's going to get you a kill. Very nice. And he's going to pick up a kill too. Nice. Green Weed 666. What the hell? What kind of weird-ass name is that? Which reminds me, after this game, and once we start doing ARAM games, I'm going to start drinking some alcohol. So later on, I will be drunk driving in Batman Arkham Knight. I will be doing some drunk driving. Well, Miramana is really not a bad item on him, but it means that your early game is weaker, but your late game will be really strong. Miramana also gives you the ability to be lazy, which means that you don't need to conserve your mana or play well with your mana. So yeah, there will be a B stream later tonight. That is right. There will be B stream later tonight. Thank you, Tom, for doing that. Dude, I love that. I love that you're getting to use the commands to do that. That was a really good teleport, by the way, and good kill on the Jayce. But yeah, if you're playing as Jayce, you want to get, the skill with laning with Jayce is learning how to conserve and use your mana appropriately. He chose to go with Essence Reaver to avoid having mana issues. It's not a great option. Not a great option. And now you get to catch a really big wave, which is really nice. And your playstyle is a little bit more conservative than mine. I can see that now. My playstyle is a lot more aggressive in my item choices. Is he okay? Wait, why aren't you going to help him? You should be going in. I think you could have gone in and really helped him out. But it didn't matter. It didn't matter. Let's look at that again, actually. Let's look at that again. So let's have another look here. So Kled's in his jungle. The enemy team's coming, but he's pretty strong. Wow, that was a good dodge on his part. I don't know if it was intentional or not, but I feel like right now you could go in because their Fizz is coming in as well. By doing what you did here, though, you saved Kled after he jumped over the wall. But I feel like had you jumped in earlier, the Kled wouldn't have needed to flash over the wall. Overall, it still went really well. Overall, it still went really well. Yeah, I think Ghostblade and Black Cleaver are the best options to get on Jayce. I agree. But overall, I mean, you've recovered pretty well from the rough laning phase you have. Your CS isn't bad, you've got kills and assists, and you've got a couple critical items. I personally would be going more aggressive item-wise. I would be building items like Abyssal, Leandry, things like that. But, I mean, the more tanky-oriented play can also work out. Wow. And something that I'm not you should be with your team, to be honest. Your team doesn't need you, luckily. Your team does not need you. Oh, never mind. But yeah, you don't have teleport right now, so I don't think you should be split pushing. I don't think you should be split pushing. Oof. Had you, when you were up here, had you started rotating towards mid lane, you could have joined in and probably picked up a kill or two, or at the very least, prevented 2 people on your team from dying. And this tower. I feel like this tower went down and 2 people on your team died because you weren't there. I feel like once you had pushed the lane here, you should have rotated back to mid. That would have helped out a lot for your team. And dear God, they might get another tower. They're going to get another tower. Yeah, that was a bit of a misplay. As Zach, especially since you're building really tanky, you should be there for your team. You should be there for your team. Yeah, I saw that adjustment on the PBE. I saw that adjustment on the PBE. Oh, he jumped with the shotgun. Ah, he jumped with the shotgun. That's good to know. I know that his charge ability can't go over walls, but his shotgun can. I didn't notice that he jumped over the wall with the shotgun. Yeah, all I know about Jayce I learned from FM Jayce, and it's that I can't play Jayce. Jayce is a mechanically very difficult champion. Very difficult. He's got skill shots and rotations of, and he has 6 abilities. He's hard to play. He's a really hard champion to play. So yeah, in that last instance, I feel like the game has already left the laning phase. If you don't have your teleport up, you should be with your team. There's no reason to be anywhere but with your team. Kled's going in. Yeah, you should be rotating up here. Jesus, this Kled is terrifying. Wow. He almost got her. Oh my God, he did get her. He did get her. Wow. Dude, this Kled's amazing. But yeah, once again, you're playing like a split pusher, and Zach is not a split pusher. You should be with your team. Because look, 2 people just died on your team for their 1. And once again, had you been here, you could have helped. Rift Herald got killed by a minion? What? A minion has slain the Rift Herald? What? What the fuck? I'm so confused as to what happened. I am so confused as to what happened. Yeah, you guys might lose the inhibitor now. I disagree with the split pushing you've been doing. I feel like you should be with your team. What the hell was that? The hell was that, Fizz? The hell was that? No, I think no champion can output as much DPS as Kog'Maw. Kog'Maw! There's no champion that can output as much damage as Kog'Maw. Jayce has a good combination of burst and sustain damage. I'd say, and he also has CC and mobility. His kit has everything. His kit has everything. His kit has everything. But at the same time, he doesn't do the most damage. He doesn't do the most damage. Oh, the Rift Herald suicided? Was that what happened? Oh my God. Noodles! Yes! I'm eating that. Huh? Nice. I'm eating that after the stream's over. Delicious noodles with veggies. That was an interesting ultimate. Man, Kled's ultimate's nice. And I love the sound effect it has. That sound effect's awesome. See, now that you're playing with the team, the fights are going much better. 2 people on the enemy side just died, and you guys lost nothing. Oh, nice. See? Now that you're here with the team, the fights are just going so perfect. So I feel like your laning phase could improve in farming, and once the laning phase ends, you need to focus on pushing your wave and joining your team. Push wave, join team. Don't try and split push. Just push your wave out, and then immediately go to join your team. I don't like the Ashe doing this. Wait, where are you teleporting? Oh. Yeah, that was a waste of a teleport. That was a waste of a teleport. I don't know what ELO this is, but you can look up his name real quick and you'll find out. I'm guessing this is silver. It might be gold or silver, but I don't know. Based on the plays both teams are making, I'd say this would be silver. Ooh. This Kled is terrifying. This Kled is so terrifying. Look how much health he has. It's 2,600 health. There he goes. Bam. Well, that was interesting. The Alistar might have just done a horrible mistake, but I think you needed to ult immediately after the Alistar headbutted you. You would have hit at least 2 people. Sadly, your abilities just don't have enough reach yet, huh? You've maxed out your E, right? Yeah, your E's maxed out. Wait. Okay, so here's something I missed. You didn't max out your Q first. I think I see now why you had so much trouble in the laning phase. You should have maxed your Q first. You're up against a ranged champion. There's no reason to go for anything else first. She's dead, isn't she? So there it is. Deep Doggy. I'd say like the biggest thing you could do to improve your laning phase is go for scary damage the Ashe is outputting. Max your Q first. Absolutely, max your Q first. Because it gives you so many benefits. So many benefits. First of all, it means that you can farm at range. Jayce does a lot of his damage from range, and a lot of range poke, and allows you to farm from range. And maxing Q first also reduces its cooldown, so it gives you more opportunities to farm at range, because your Q will be available more often. Not to mention it does more damage, so it's easier to last hit. In addition, it gives you a good trading and harassing tool. Because if you hit him with your Q, and your Q does 200 damage, that's a lot of damage. If he hits you with his Q and you hit him with his Q, you'll win that trade. You'll win that trade. Holy crap. The Kled keeps ulting. How short is the cooldown on that ability? Wow. What a good ultimate. Good ultimate. You got in the middle of the enemy team. But, this isn't going to work out, is it? Let's look at that again. Let's look at that again. I love the sound of that ultimate. So right now, you and Ashe are here. The Kled starts his ult, but the team isn't there. I like that you're rotating over. Team's fighting in the jungle. Your positioning is great. Your elastic slingshot was short. I think you should have moved in a little bit more before you went in, and you managed to get a 4-man ultimate, which was really nice. But the big issue here is that their team was 5, and your team wasn't. Their team was 5, and your team wasn't. Before I discovered Zac solo lane, I was silver 1. Once I discovered Zac solo lane, the climb was real. Dear God. What are you doing, Kled? Kled! Wow. Wow. Good Zhonya's. He's dead, though. Wow. The enemy team, if they were smart, they could end right now. Maybe not, actually. Maybe not. Holy shit, no, they probably could. Or at the very least, they could go get Baron. The running man. I think the other issue, though, during that fight was that you had no damage. I'm guessing you didn't have Haunting Guys for that last fight. And even if you did, it's not that much damage. There's a reason why I really like Abyssal and Liandry and like to get them relatively early, is because of the extra damage it adds to your abilities. Your ultimate would have done tremendous damage. Would have done tremendous damage. In this case, I would have actually Elastic Slingshotted over here. Because if the Ahri went in a different direction, she would have walked right into Ashe and probably gotten her ass handed to her. I'm not going to say that he threw the game, but it would have been very helpful. Because the game isn't over yet. This game isn't over yet. But yes, I do believe the split pushing was a mistake. That he shouldn't have been split pushing without teleport. Oh, Jayce should be dead. Yeah, he's dead. Wow, that was so much damage. Even though there was 5 of you guys, he still managed to take the Ashe down 70% of her health. Disgusting. I don't think you should be going in right now, but no, this is not a good idea. This is not a good idea. But you are very tanky. That is one advantage of the build you went. You are incredibly tanky. But you used your ultimate and got nothing for it. I feel like that was a waste. I feel like that was a waste. What the hell? Yeah, you should have aimed your elastic slingshot at a target that wasn't Alistar. Alistar's not the person you want to be going for. You wanted to be going for Ashe, and maybe even Rek'Sai, though. I would not say Rek'Sai. He's probably dead. He's dead. Because, see, look how much effort it took to kill Alistar. So much. You should not be doing this. Now you should be doing it. Now you should... That's a kill. Good. Also, I kind of wonder what master are you using? Thanks, Lab208. Thank you. That's the thing. It hurts. That split pushing hurt, but it wasn't the end of the game. It cost his team a lot of objectives and a lot of lives, but it's not game ending. You can make up for it with good play. You have enough money? Yeah, you have enough money to finish Leandri's. That is huge. That is huge. You should finish Leandri's right now. Oh, you're going for Thornmail. Thornmail's good too, but I feel like Leandri's is something that would help a lot. Because it means that if you do manage to get a 5-man ultimate like you did in that last fight... Oh, he's going in. I don't know why he's going in, but he's going in. Holy shit, he's fast. God, I love that ultimate. I really do. I think he's using it a little bit too aggressively, but I love it. What? I guess that's something that only mods can do. Sorry. Wait, what? FreeInternetCookies.com? What the hell is this? Oh, what's going on over here? You got Ignite. Good. She's dead. Yep. She should. Yep, she's dead. Oh! Yep, she's dead. Very nice. See, this is the reason why I like running Ignite on Zac. Because he hit her with the Ignite, she was going to die no matter what. It would have been better if he had a Leandri. She would have died much earlier, but that was still really good. Jesus, this Kled. I don't think you should be fighting the Alistar. But it's not. Your team doesn't need you. So going for the Alistar meant that he wasn't able to peel somebody, so that is good. Wait, wow. That charm. That charm. Oh, Ari's so dead now. Your Kled is so crazy strong. Your Kled is so crazy strong. He's doing so much damage. No, I think that's a mod-only one then. Why did Kled just do a point-blank ultimate? Ah! The Baron just killed Alistar. Wow, she's dead. Aha! He got his mount back! Oops. Oops. Wow. This is a bad idea. Or maybe it's a great idea. You know what? It's a great idea. Because he's not going to be able to kill you. Ari will, though. Never mind. No, she won't. Oops. She did kill Kled, though. So yeah, I think like your focus needs to be on you have one of two focuses. The primary focus should be going against is finding the squishy, vulnerable backliners and killing them. On the enemy team, that means Jayce, that means Ari, that means Sivir. Deciding which one to go for is usually based on how likely they are to dodge your elastic slingshot. Jayce can't really dodge it very effectively, and Sivir can't really dodge it effectively. So they are usually your targets of priority. Ari, on the other hand, can ult and dodge it, so I would avoid her. Your secondary objective is to protect your backline carries. Typically, that's not something you want to be doing in most cases. Yeah, you don't want to be going for Rek'Sai. Rek'Sai is a tank. Tanks are not your targets. You want to be going for Jayce, you want to be going for Sivir. The only reason you would ever go for Rek'Sai is to stop Rek'Sai from getting on your backline. That's it. And I'd say that's a secondary objective. The only other time you'd go for Rek'Sai is when you can get a pick, meaning that he's all alone, and you've got your team there to help you. Oh, Kled's coming in. That was a good fight. Yep, Zac don't need no boots. It is known that Zac does not need boots. Oh, nice. See? Going for the vulnerable squishy carries. That's what you should be doing. Now she's dead. Yep. Very nice. See, that was prioritizing a good target. And I like that you went for it because at this point, the only way they're able to steal this is if their jungle or the rest of their team can get in and really fuck your team up. So that was good. That was very good. I haven't seen this back animation. Did they just high five? Are you kidding me? Did they just high five? Really, Riot? Really? Oh, Fizz missed. Oh, he's so dead. Or not. You know what? I was mistaken. He is not dead. Wow. Your Fizz and your Kled are so very fed. And your Ashe is pretty strong, too. Yeah, Jesus. This Ashe is pretty strong. Excellent. Jayce 1v5. A good Jayce can 1v5. FM Jayce, I have seen him ace an entire team basically on his own. I've seen it. I don't think he aced them all like 1v5, but I mean killing them one after the other. I've seen him do crazy things on Jayce. Yeah, I agree. If she had Infinity instead of Rapid Fire Cannon, she'd be doing much better. The Rapid Fire Cannon is not the right choice. On Ashe, she's an auto attack crit-based champion. You want extra crit damage. Oh. See, this isn't good. Why are you up here right now? You don't have your teleport. Why are you not with the team? Thankfully, your team is so strong they don't even need you. But what are you doing? What exactly are you doing? Your team is just fighting without you. Yeah, see, this is unfortunate. Your team just got aced. Wow. Never mind. Kled too strong. Kled too strong. Holy shit, this Kled's gonna kill him. Wow. He's gonna... Yeah, he's got this. He's got it. Wow. Unbelievable. Your team was actually able to win that. See, I don't think this was smart. I don't think you should have been you should have been farming. You should not have been pushing out the top wave. That's acceptable because it was a huge wave and your inhibitor's naked. But you shouldn't have gone to bottom side. You should have gone from pushing up here to straight up joining the team. Had you shown up, you might have been able to prevent somebody's death. You may have even been able to prevent Kled from losing his GA. Like, one of the skills you need to remember, or one of the skills you need to master with Zach is knowing when to be with your team and when to be somewhere else. And the answer to, should I be with my team or should I be pushing? Like, 90% of the time is, I should be with my team. Like, up here, this was understandable. Huge wave, naked inhibitor. But once you cleared that wave, you should have joined your team. And Jesus, yeah, this game is clearly a silver game. It should not have gone this long. Your team has so many kills, and yet you're only up by 6k gold. Crazy. Oh. See, in this case, it's, since you're occupying the Jayce's time, this is fine. This is fine. Wait, what are you doing? I don't know if you're going to be able to stop him. Yeah, you should be able to. No, he's going to get the inhibitor. Unless you... No, he's going to get it. That's unfortunate. I mean, you're going to kill him, but you lost the inhibitor. Wow. That's cheesy Jayce action right there. But again, thankfully, your team is very strong. Your team is very strong. And because of that, they still win the fight. Wow. Yeah, you better run. Their team is just trying to cheese their way to victory. And thankfully, your Kled somehow is 21-6-22. Your Kled is fed beyond all belief. All belief. Wow. It is true. Right now, their Jayce is their strongest carry, so killing him was big. And that was very smart what you did teleporting to the cannon. You guys win because of that. Very nice. Nice. She's going to die. Very nice. Yep. Don't die, Kled. Wow. Kled's not going to die. He's not going to die. And you guys are going to... And you end the game. Very nice. Very nice. That Kled was amazing. Okay. So if I can give some tips here. First of all, laning phase. Absolutely get max Q first, especially in the Jayce lane. The only lane where you don't max Q first is Shen. Shen is the only lane where you don't. You max W first. You max W first. In this case, yeah, sorry, Deep Doggy, but that is true. And yes, we will start song requests in a second. Let me finish, though. Let me finish here. So, things I would recommend. Laning phase, max Q first. Mods have too much power. So first things first, max Q. Maxing Q would give you a lot of trading power and ability to farm better, because early on you were getting zoned a lot and taking a lot of damage. With the Q, you would have been able to trade better and been able to farm better. Second, once the laning phase ended, your goal should be push out the lane, join the team. Push out the lane, join the team. You don't push the turrets. You don't go crazy on pushing lane. You just don't want the lane shoving towards your end. That's it. That's it. Then after that, in the team fight, because there were a couple of times in the team fight phase where you were busy pushing a lane when you should have been with your team. Had you done so, had you been with your team, some of those fights wouldn't have been lost. I'm not going to log out of this. We're going to keep playing on this account. And then that's how it would have been. All right, now let me go turn on